Good afternoon, everybody. Today we're going to talk about free choice. So now our question is, do we have free choice? God makes decrees in the world, but nevertheless we have free choice. And how does free choice and God's decrees coexist at the same time? Why was Paro held accountable for his actions, for making the Jews slaves? If God already decreed in advance that the Jewish people will be enslaved in Egypt. So the answer is that even though God decreed for the Jewish people to be slaves, He decreed that all the Jewish people that the Jewish people will be slaves in Egypt for many years, but Paro did not have to be the messenger to carry out God's plan. It was his choice to be the shliach, to be the messenger, carry out Hashem's plan, and the plan could have been carried out by anyone could have been a messenger to carry out Hashem's plan. Therefore, Paro was held accountable for his actions. So now we can understand by Shlomo Bashkin why is his judge held accountable for actions. Even though the fact that Shlomo Bashkin got sentenced for 27 years, it's a decree that came from Hashem that we cannot understand, but nevertheless she is held accountable for actions because she didn't have to be the messenger to give him the 27-year sentence. But what about the fact that she's a judge and he broke the law? He did something that was against But the thing is, this is the real. Even though he did something wrong, the worst crime he committed was a violation of a bank fraud. He was borrowing more money than he was allowed to from the banks, and he was paying back the banks on time. And he was only borrowing more money than he was allowed to hold his father's business that he was working for. He was working in a kosher meat plant. He needed money extra money. He needed money to hold up the business. And the banks did not lose any money out from the crime. He was paying back the banks. And he was not going to get off so lightly with the plea deal. He was not going to get off so lightly with a 1-year sentence. His plea deal was that he would have gotten at least 10 years or 7 to 10 years of jail. But he didn't plead guilty. He got 27 years. So why is this judge still held accountable for actions, even though Shlomo Bashkin was sentenced for 27 years? Because he didn't do anything to deserve 27 years. She's giving him 27 years because she decided to be harsh with him. It was her choice. So she's responsible for actions. So Hashem holds her responsible for actions. And now, so we should. And what about the fact that? So maybe she should be held. Maybe she should. Why is she? But the question we still have the question, because they were charged against Shlomo Bashkin for hiring illegal immigrants, for hiring illegal immigrants. So the answer is a judge dropped that charges and only kept him with bank fraud. What about the fact that he was abusing animals? That there was a charge against him, an accusation against him for abusing animals. So the answer is that the PETA, an organization, Rahman al-Islam, Hashem should watch over us, that they came and raided his business. They took part in destroying his business. They came and made investigation on